Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking the 2021 Tesla Model Y on a POV test drive. This one is the long range. There's two trims you could choose from. There is the long range and the performance, and this one is the long range with the 20-inch rims. But let's go ahead and take this Model Y on a test drive and see how it does. Alright, so this is the 2021 Tesla Model 3 long range. As I said, there is two trims you could choose from, long range and performance. And this is the long range with the black rims. There's two rim sizes you could choose from. There is the 18s and there is the 20s, which this one has. And the price on this one is $54,000. But let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how this Model Y does. Here is the backup camera, and the backup camera resolution is seriously amazing, very nice and clear. Beautiful interior. This one is finished in the black interior and it does look very, very good. I do have a Tesla Model 3. It is finished in white. It does have a white exterior and white interior, and I prefer the white, but definitely with the white interior you have to keep up with cleaning it. This black does look good. The seats are very nice and comfortable, and I just love the fact that Teslas are very simple. Just only one screen in the middle, and it's something that you could get used to very, very quick. And overall, fan finish is great. Tesla have been doing great with their fan finish. There is no rattles. The panel gaps are perfect. So for 2021, they actually did great with their cars, and they're improving, so that's of course a good thing. This thing is very nice and quiet, and it's actually very quiet inside the cabin. So of course, not having an engine is super quiet, and having a quiet interior is amazing. It does have double pane glass, so it is double-sided glass, and it just makes the interior of this Model 3 very nice and quiet. And that was about half throttle. Very comfortable ride, even with those 20-inch rims. The size of those rims, they are 255/40 20s. I did say that there is another rim option. They're actually 19, not 18. But those 20s are very, very comfortable. It does have regenerative braking, so when you let go of the gas pedal, the car brakes by itself. You don't have to use the brake pedal at all, which is amazing. And it's something you get used to maybe in a week or so. I did get used to the regen braking in my Model 3 very quick. Probably took me a week or 2 weeks. Let's go ahead and hop on the highway. It does have 3 steering modes. It does have comfort, standard, and sport, and it does have 2 driving modes. It does have chill mode, and it does have standard mode. Chill mode, it's so slow, not responsive. Standard mode, it's so fast, and it just pushes you back to the seat. And all Teslas now, they come with standard with the autopilot. Basically, it's a standard feature on all Teslas, but there is a $10,000 option you could choose to basically improve that. It does have the summon feature, and does have a good amount of things, but I personally don't think it's worth it. power is amazing, and you don't have to wait for an engine to rev up and then to accelerate. You just hit the pedal and it just goes. I want to try autopilot, but this car is brand new and you have to drive it for a while, for about, I think, maybe 5 to 10 miles for you to be able to use autopilot. But seriously guys, this thing's very nice and quiet on the highway. As I said, the price is $54,000, and it does get 326 miles on a full charge and 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds, which is insane. Something that I really don't like about the steering mode is when you put it in sport mode, it becomes very heavy and it becomes fake heavy. So it's basically, the steering wheel just becomes heavy in a bad way, and honestly I'm not a big fan of it. But definitely this Model Y has more wind noise on the highway than my Model 3, and this is expected. This is an SUV, it's higher off the ground, so of course this is expected. But I'm not gonna lie, those black seats actually do look good, and sitting up high is actually very nice. In my Model 3 I'm sitting very low. I really like this wood. You could feel the grains in it. And here is a door handle. All the windows are automatic up and down, and it does have 2 cup holders. It does have a lot of storage space inside, and there is more storage place in the armrest, and there is two wireless phone chargers, which is very, very nice. Yep, definitely this will put a smile on your face. Windows are nice and big, but the back window is actually very, very small. Not a big fan of it. My Model 3 has more visibility from the back, but I just don't like the fact that the back window on the Model Y is very, very small. Steering wheel is wrapped in leather, and I think it does have heated steering wheel, and it does of course have heated seats. So let me go ahead and show you. Here are the heated seats, heated steering wheel. You could control the vents. Let's go back. You could control the vents this way. Seriously beautiful, and everything is easy. And by the way, this Model Y, about 3 weeks ago actually, the Model Ys received the Biodefense filter, or that feature, the Biodefense feature. Basically, if there is like some fires or smoke, bad smoke outside, it does not come into the cabin, and it's much safer this way. So this feature is brand new for the 2021 Model Y, and it recently was announced. So it is basically, it's not a software, it's a hardware that was installed on the newer Model Ys. But the Model S and the Model X, they had them for a while, but the 3 does not have them yet. So that's the only Tesla that doesn't have the Biodefense weapon. So the performance is 61,000. This one is 54,000, as I said. But with the performance, you get actually less miles, but honestly not by much. The Model 3 has about 50 miles a difference between the performance and the dual motor. With the Model Y, it has this one has 326, and the dual motor actually has the performance has 303. So there is about 20 miles difference between this one and the performance version, but the performance version is 3.5 seconds from 0 to 60, which is insane for a big SUV like this Model Y. So I have to say I'm actually more confident changing lanes in this Model Y than my Model 3. So we're gonna go ahead and do an acceleration right here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off traction control, and I'm just gonna go ahead and smash the pedal. It is on standard mode. As I said, there's two modes. There's chill and there's standard, and there's 3 different steering modes. We're gonna go ahead and definitely accelerates nice and quick, but my Model 3 is definitely quicker, and this is completely fine. This is heavier, and this is an SUV, so that's completely fine. Let's go ahead and put it in sport steering and see how it does around this turn. Definitely heavy. Yep, suspension is very soft, and of course this is a heavy SUV, and my Model 3 is the same. So my Model 3 would actually handle this turn the same way, and definitely comfortable. It's not sporty, and the suspension setup is beautiful on this Model Y. If you need something more aggressive, something faster, stiffer suspension, then definitely you should get the performance version. But this long range is perfect. It does everything, and seriously, very nice and comfortable. The seats are super comfortable, and it gets 326 miles on a full charge if you drive it very slow. And as I said, visibility is perfect, acceleration is amazing, and yeah, everything about this Model 3, Model Y is perfect. Comfortable, quick, and yeah, beautiful. I did review a Ford Mustang Mach-E, and that thing only gets 200 miles on a full charge. If you compare it to this gets 326, and they're about the same price. And I think the Tesla looks much better than the Ford Mach-E. Has more space, and the seats are more comfortable in the Tesla Model Y. Crazy, you guys actually could watch Netflix, Hulu. Since I'm in Drive, it's not going to let me go to the theater tab, but when I stop I'll show you. So let's say if you're charging, you could actually watch Netflix, Hulu, YouTube. I think Tesla did such a great job with the suspension setup on this Model Y. It's seriously comfortable and amazing. I really like it. You could turn on the cameras while driving if you want to. And open glove box. So as you guys see, you could do like change climate control, or you could be like raise up temperature or raise the fan speed. You could do a few things, which is nice. Let me go ahead and show you the theater tab. Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, Twitch, and Tesla tutorials. You could open the trunk this way. You could lock the car. You could open the charging port. And seriously, beautiful interior, guys. Very comfortable. As I said, there's 2 wireless phone chargers right there. Here is what's under the armrest. Storage place is nice and big. It does have a 12 volt, and the back seats are very nice and spacious. This whole thing is glass. My Model 3 has something in the middle right here. This Model Y does not. So the whole thing is glass, which is really, really nice. And on a sunny day, the sun won't bother you because this glass is actually tinted. And turning radius is beautiful in this Model Y. So I'm gonna go ahead and change it to chill mode, and I'm gonna go ahead and accelerate from 45 miles per hour, or 40, let's do 40 miles per hour. So it doesn't really go anywhere. Let's go down to 40 miles per hour. Yep, definitely more fun, and honestly I would recommend leaving it in standard because let's say if you want to accelerate really hard, you're merging on the highway, I think it's better to just leave it in standard, so you could just accelerate without changing the mode. Beautiful, comfortable SUV, has a ton of room in the back. The back seats are nice and comfortable, spacious. There is a ton of legroom and headroom, and the seating position, the driver seating position is perfect. Definitely feels like a lifted Model 3, but with more room, and it is a little bit slower than the Model 3, but that's completely fine. This is an SUV, and as I said, it is heavier than the Model 3, but very, very impressed with this 2021, and I'm very happy that Tesla is actually putting the bio defense weapon, whatever is it called, or the bio whatever that thing is called, in the Model Y. So very, very good, and overall super impressed, and I truly like this Model Y. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of this 2021 Model Y. If you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.